Yaakov Avinu was told in this week's Parsha that he will have a new name, and his name will be Yisrael. And the Mefarshim explain a variety of understandings and reasons as to what the significance of this name Yisrael is. The pasuk itself gives a sense of why his name is Yisrael, but Mefarshim say deeper ideas in connection with the pasuk. One interesting idea is the Kli Yakar. The Kli Yakar says that Yisrael could also be read as Yashar and Kale, the name of God. Yashar means straight. And the Kli Yakar says that the angel is telling Yaakov that ultimately his name will be one that emphasizes how straight, how just he is. And the Kli Yakar explains that there are many people in this world who conduct themselves in certain ways, and everyone around thinks the person is honest and good and correct, but in reality it's not necessarily the case. Says the Kli Yakar, the angel of Esav, tells Yaakov Avinu that Kale, God, sees your path as being the straight one. Specifically for Yaakov, specifically to be told this by the angel of Esav, it's such a significant idea. Yaakov is about to have a reunion with his brother Esav who swore to kill him because he felt wronged by Yaakov, because Yaakov took the blessings based on the sale that he purchased the birthright from Esav. But Esav saw this as treachery, as an underhanded maneuver by Yaakov. But the Torah is teaching us, and the angel is conveying to Yaakov, that in reality God understood that Yaakov was correct. I was just thinking this week, when we think about anti-Semitism, through the generations, certainly when we think about how the state of Israel is viewed in so many different ways on the world stage, it's such a frustrating thing. There are so many times where, as individuals or as a nation, our people have done things good and right and just, and yet some people have looked at us, many people have looked at us, and sometimes most people look at us and see terrible things with what we did. It's interesting. In a sense, you see from this blessing or from this compliment paid Yaakov that the most important thing is that we know that we're right, and that indeed God sees us as doing good things, and that's something we should always strive for. But this idea of the nations of the world, of others looking at us and seeing fault in what we do, it's part of our mission. It's part of our challenge. Back from the days of Yaakov and Esav up until today. Not necessarily a happy thought, but probably part of our reality. Have a wonderful Shabbos.